Welcome all my dear people of 6th grade primary school. Today we will complete our first lesson of Unit 2 which deal with the electric lamp. I remind you, بفكركم تاني, we have studied the first part of this lesson which is the light bulb. درسنا المرة اللي فاتت light bulb, المصباح الكهربي, and the structure of the light bulb, its components, the function of each one of them. So today we will have a revision of the light bulb, and also we will have a study and explanation for the fluorescent lamp, the second type of lamp. We have two types of lamps this semester, which are light bulb and fluorescent lamp. Also we will have two main important topics, موضوعين مهمين جدا, which are the electric circuit, الدائرة الكهربية, and the electric connection, التوصيل الكهربي. So let's have a revision. Let's start this episode with the revision what we have studied last episode about the light bulb. We said that sun is the main source of light. We know that sun is the main source of light energy. Also we have said that in all centuries man felt that daylight is not enough. So he started to search for artificial light sources. الإنسان بدأ يدور على مصدر ضوء صناعي instead of the sun, because the sun or the daylight is not enough. So what are the artificial light sources? They are fires, candles, oil lamps, torches, electric lamp, and so on. We have many artificial light sources, such as fires, candles, oil lamps, torches, and the electric lamps. Also, after discovering of electricity, man uses the electric lamps instead of torches, candles, and oil lamps. So, what are the advantages of the electric lamp? I have a very important give reason in this question. في سؤال مهم جدا في give reason في النقطة ديت. بيقول السؤال give reason electric lamp is preferred than the other artificial light source. Or give reason electric lamp is very important or is very popular or is the most popular source of light or artificial source of light than the other artificial source of light. وليه بنستخدم electric lamp بدل من أي مصدر صناعي تاني للضوء? Because electric lamp give us constant source of light. We have many answers for this question. في أكتر من إجابة للسؤال دوت. Because electric lamp is a constant source of light. Because electric lamp is a constant source of light. Because electric lamp also is clear. Because electric lamp is bright. And also electric lamp is free from smoke, vapor, and odor. هنا أقدر أقول أكتر من إجابة للسؤال. I can say because electric lamp represents a constant source of light. Electric lamp is clear and bright, and at last, electric lamp is free from smoke, vapors, and odors. So, I have a give reason in this question. Give reason says that electric lamp is preferred to be used in lighting. So I have many answers because it's a constant source of light, and also it's free from smoke, dust, and vapors. It's free from smoke, dust, and vapors. So what are type of lamps we will study this semester? We will study light bulb and the fluorescent lamp. Already we have studied light bulb, and today we will study the fluorescent lamp. So let's have a revision for the light bulb. Light bulb, as I said, contains or consists of three main parts, which are the filament, اللي بنسميها الفتيلة, the glass bulb, and the base. The filament, I think the filament is the most important part in the light bulb. هي أهم جزء فعلا في الlight bulb because it's made of tungsten. Why? Or give reason? Because tungsten has high melting point. So that's an image for the light bulb. It contains or it consists of three main parts, which are the tungsten filament, the glass bulb, and the base of the light bulb. The base of the light bulb. So the tungsten filament is made of, or the filament is made of tungsten because it has high melting point, as I said before. And also tungsten filament is connected to the two copper lead wire. هنا في سلكين واخدين شكل حرف ال V هم اللي بنسميهم two copper lead wires. And the glass bulb is filled with inert argon gas. سؤال مهم جدا. Give reason. The glass bulb is filled with inert argon gas because argon gas prevents burning. Because we know all inert gas such as helium, neon, argon, krypton, or xenon, also radon. We have 6 gases in chemistry which are inert gases بنسميهم غازات خاملة. All of them doesn't help burning. ما بيساعدش في الاشتعال. So we fill the lamp or the electric bulb with argon gas. Why? Or give reason? Because the argon gas doesn't help in burning. So, what about the base of the lamp? The base of the lamp has a very important part which is called a piece of lead. قطعة من الرصاص. What is the function of the piece of lead? The piece of lead is to connect electricity to the two copper and lead electric wires, then to the filament that glues up and heat and emit light. So they are very important parts of the electric lamp or the light bulb. So light bulb consists of three main parts, which are tungsten filament, the glass bulb, and the base of the light bulb. And also there is an inert argon gas. في غاز مهم جدا بنسميه argon gas inside the bulb. And also there are two copper lead wire where they carry the filament and also the piece of lead at the base of the light bulb. So the filament, as I said, is made of tungsten because it has high melting point. It's a very important point of give reason. هنا في سؤال give reason مهم جدا. Why or give reason? Filament is made of tungsten, so the answer will be that because it has high melting point. Another point of the lamp is the glass bulb. The glass bulb is made of thin glass. The glass bulb prevents air from reaching the filament. Also, the glass bulb is filled with inert argon gas. Inert argon gas that prevents burning or prevents combustion process. بيمنع عملية الاحتراق أو الاشتعال because it's an inert gas. هو غاز خامل. So there are two types of bases. What about the base? We have spiral base and the two-side nail base. Spiral base اللي بنسميها in commercially باللغة التجارية اللمبة الألوز والتو side nail اللمبة المسمار. So what's the difference between them? The two-side nail, as we have studied, has two pieces of lead, but the spiral base has only one piece of lead. The spiral base has only one piece of lead, but the two-side nail base has two pieces of lead at the base. So we can differentiate between the two bases of the lamp by the number of pieces of lead. بعدد قطع الرصاص اللي موجودة at the base of the lamp. So we have two types of base, which are spiral base and two-side nail base. Spiral base has one piece of lead only, as we can see in this image, and the two-side nail has two pieces of lead, as we can see also in this image. Okay, so as I said, spiral base has only one piece of lead, two-side nail base has two pieces of lead. So let's have a summary for the electric lamp or for the light bulb. Let's have a summary for the light bulb. The filament, as I said, it heats up and emits light when the electric current passes through it. الفيلامنت أو الفتيلة تسخن وتشع ضوء وغالبا كمان حرارة، ودي حاجة مشكلة كبيرة جدا في اللايت bulb. So we prefer the fluorescent lamp than the light bulb for this reason. عشان كده بنفضل كتير قوي الفلورسنت لامب عن اللايت bulb لأنه بيستهلك more electric energy، طاقة كهربية أكتر. So it heats up and emits light when the electric current passes through it. The glass bulb is to prevent air from reaching the filament to protect it from burning. The base, it carries the lamp upright and positions it. It connects the lamp to the electric circuit. And also, what about the argon gas or the inert gas? It protects the filament from burning and increases the lifetime of the filament. So what about the copper and two lead wire, or the two copper and lead wires? They transfer the electric current from the base of the lamp to the tungsten filament. So let's start our lesson today by the fluorescent lamp. All that I said today, we have studied it in the last episode. So what's about the fluorescent lamp? I think the scientist who made the fluorescent lamp or made the light bulb, which is a great scientist, Thomas Alva Edison, the great scientist who lighted our life with the lamp. هو اللي أضاء حياتنا with the lamp, his inventions باختراعاته الجميلة جدا. Think about how to overcome the problems of the light bulb. هو فكر ازاي يتغلب على مشاكل اللايت bulb by inventing the fluorescent lamp. انه يخترع ازاي او يعمل اختراع اخر تاني هو الفلورسنت lamp. So what is the structure of the fluorescent lamp? And now and after that, we will make a comparison between the fluorescent lamp and the light bulb. So let's have the structure and the functions of the fluorescent lamp and then we will make a comparison between each one of them. So, fluorescent lamp contains or consists of three main parts, which are the glass tube. هنا في أنبوبة زجاجية مش انتفاخ زجاجي, glass tube. Two filaments of tungsten. هنا في two filaments, not one only. في فتلتين من tungsten. And points of connection. Points of connection. So let's study them in details. So that's a picture or an image for the fluorescent lamp. Here I have the glass tube, number one, and also I have two filaments of the tungsten, and also I have 2 points of connection. 2 points of connection, okay? So let's study each one of them in details. What about the glass tube? The glass tube is a vacuumed glass, contains an inert argon gas. هي أنبوبة زجاجية مفرغة that contains inert argon gas. فيها غاز بنسميه argon gas زي بالظبط اللايت bulb. So what is the function of the argon gas? Again, I think or I'm sure the reason here will be like or similar to the reason of the light bulb. So the answer will be that to prevent burning. يبقى السؤالين هنا نفس الإجابة. لو في سؤال ليه في argon gas في اللايت bulb أو نفس السؤال لو في argon gas في fluorescent lamp, the same answer, to prevent burning. To prevent burning. So the fluorescent lamp or the glass tube contains drops of mercury. تحتوي على نقط من الميركوري أو الزئبق. طب نفكر ليه. We know that mercury is a silvery shiny metal. هو معدن براق وليه لون silvery. So it can reflect light and increase the intensity of light. يبقى هنا تغلبنا على مشكلة الإضاءة أو إزاي نزود the light intensity, شدة الإضاءة, by adding the drops of mercury to increase the light intensity. And also the inner surface of the glass tube or of the fluorescent lamp is covered with phosphoric material. السطح الداخلي مغطى بمادة فوسفورية also to increase the light intensity. كمان عشان تزود شدة الإضاءة. So again we have two reasons in the fluorescent lamp up till now. لغاية دلوقتي في سببين بس بيزودوا لي الإضاءة, which are the drops of mercury because they are shiny or because it's a shiny silvery metal that increase the light intensity. And also it's covered with phosphoric material. The glass tube is covered with phosphoric material that increases the light intensity. So what about the filaments? The filaments, they are two filaments of tungsten. So why or give reason we use tungsten also in the two filaments of the fluorescent lamp? I think the answer, or I'm sure the answer, would be like the same answer of the light bulb. نفس إجابة light bulb. So give reason the filament of the fluorescent lamp is made of tungsten. So the answer will be that because tungsten has high melting point. Because tungsten has high melting point. So they are the same answer. نفس الإجابة تقريبا. ليه بستخدم التنجستن في اللايت bulb أو الفلورسنت lamp? Because tungsten has high melting point. So what about the 2 points of connection? Surely from their name من اسمهم كده they are 2 points of connection. So connect the two filaments to the electric current. بيوصلوا ال 2 filaments الفتلتين to the electric current للتيار الكهربي. So again the 2 points of connection they connect the 2 filaments to the electric current. So I have a give reason question now, very important give reason. The question says that the light bulb or the fluorescent lamp as the same are the most popular source of artificial light. اللي هو مصدر مهم جدا للضوء. Again, the light bulb are the most popular source of artificial light. I think the answer would be that because it's a constant source of light. هو مصدر ضوء دائم. It's free from smoke, dust, vapors, and bad odors. Sorry. So again, the light bulb is a most popular source of light or artificial light source. So the answer will be that because it's a constant source of light. It's also free from smoke, dust, and vapors. So another give reason question. The question says that the filament of the light bulb is made of tungsten. We must occur. I'm sure this question will be included in the midterm exam next week, inshallah. So again, the question says that the filament of the light bulb is made of tungsten. Surely the answer will be that because tungsten has high melting point. Because tungsten has high melting point. Another question. The question says that the glass bulb is filled with inert argon gas. Glass bulb is filled with inert argon gas. So because inert argon gas prevents burning of the filament and so increases the lifetime of the lamp. الانرت gas ده بيمنع عملية الاشتعال لأن هو energy gas من اسمه كده غاز خامل that doesn't help in burning ما بيساعدش خالص الاشتعال so it doesn't help in burning so it increases the lifetime of the lamp هيزود العمر الافتراضي لللمبة أو المصباح الكهربي. So we have many give reason in this question that in this lesson this lesson is very rich in give reason question is full of many points, many scientific ideas, many scientific give reason, scientific terms, and we must take care of this lesson because I'm sure inshallah we will have a very easy exam in the next week inshallah. Okay, so another give reason question. The question says that the glass bulb in the light bulb is made of thin glass. The glass bulb in the light bulb is made of thin glass. Surely the answer will be that to allow light to pass through to the outside area. To allow light to pass through to the outside area. عشان يسمح للضوء إنه يخرج للمنطقة المحيطة. So we must make or we must manufacture the glass bulb from thin glass. Surely why? To allow light to pass through to the outside area. Okay? So copper and lead wires, it's a very important give reason question. Copper and lead wires are connected with the filament from one end and connected with the base of the bulb from the other end. ليه الكوبر lead wire موجودين in the light bulb أو ليه هما connected from one end to the filament and from the other end to the base? Surely because they connect electricity or the electric current to the filament. So the answer will be that to connect electric current from the base to the filament. To connect electric current from the base to the filament. Another question of give reason. Surely they are very important selection of give reason question today. There are pieces of lead in the base of the light bulb. There are pieces of lead in the base of the light bulb. ليه موجودين قطع رصاص في base of the light bulb? Whether one piece in the spiral base or two pieces in the two-side nail base, surely to connect also or to allow electric current to pass from the base of the light bulb to the tungsten filament. To allow electric current to pass from the base of the light bulb to the tungsten filament. Another question of give reason also. Fluorescent lamp is very important in our day life. Fluorescent lamp is very important in our day life. Surely the answer will be that because it's used in lighting houses and shops, decorating commercial stores, and also commercial advertisement. We see the fluorescent lamp in many purposes or in many uses at our daily life, like lighting houses, lighting streets, in some cases, lighting shops, in decorating commercial stores, and also in the commercial advertisement في الإعلانات التجارية. So again, we use the fluorescent lamp in many purposes or many uses, such as houses, shops, decorating the commercial stores, or commercial advertisement أو أي إعلان تجاري. Okay? So what happen if another type of question, which is what happen if سؤال مهم جدا, we must occur in this question. I don't want the reason, I want the result. هنا عايزين النتيجة مش السبب. Again, I don't want the reason, I want the result. Okay? So let's start with the first question. What happen if there is no glass bulb around the parts of the electric lamp? What happen if there is no glass bulb around the parts of the electric lamp? Surely the answer would be that filament will burn immediately because of the presence of oxygen gas in air. Filament will burn immediately because of the presence of oxygen gas in air. الفيلامنت هيتحرق فورا بسبب وجود الأكسجين gas في الهواء. Okay? So the function of the glass bulb is to prevent air from reaching the filament and also increase the lifetime of the lamp. So there must be a glass bulb around the filament. لازم يكون في انتفاخ زجاجي أو زجاج thin glass around the filament حوالين الفتيلة اللي made of tungsten, as I said, more and more. Another question. The electric lamp contains atmospheric air. What happened? What happened when the electric lamp contains atmospheric air? Surely the answer would be that filament will burn also immediately. هتحرق فورا because of the presence of oxygen gas. The filament will burn immediately because of the presence of oxygen gas inside the glass bulb or around the filament of tungsten. So there must be argon gas, there must be glass bulb around the filament, and must be tightly closed, لازم تكون مغلقة تماما, which have no holes, no any way to get air or to get oxygen into or reach the filament of the light bulb. So the light bulb is a very important lesson in our syllabus this year, and I think it's a very easy lesson at the same time. So we must take care from the structure of the light bulb, we must take care of the function of each component of the light bulb. Let's have a revision, or let's have a review of the light bulb. Light bulb contains or consists of three main parts, which are the filament of tungsten, the glass bulb, and the base. So what about the fluorescent lamp? The fluorescent lamp also contains three parts, which are the glass tube, انبوبة زجاجية مش انتفاخ زجاجي, and two filaments, not only one filament. هنا في فتلتين في fluorescent lamp, not only one, and also there are points of connection at each tip. في نقط توصيل عند كل طرف من fluorescent lamp. So let's have another question of what happened question, and I advise you, بنصحكم in this question, we want the result. عايزين النتيجة مش السبب. It's not give reason question, okay? What happened if the filament of the light bulb is made of iron? What happened if the filament of the light bulb is made of iron? Surely the answer will be that it will melt, because iron has not high melting point as tungsten has, okay? It will melt, هينصهر فورا, because iron has less or lesser melting point than tungsten. Can anyone tell me what is the melting point of tungsten? I will show you the melting point of tungsten. نكتب مع بعض compare between the melting point of tungsten and also the iron, okay? Tungsten has a very high melting point, which is 3500 Celsius. But what about the iron? We have many types of iron, such as steel or such as wrought iron. So iron melting point ranges between 900 to 1100 Celsius. So surely tungsten has very high melting point, or very higher melting point than the other metals such as iron or such as copper. So we use tungsten. ليه بستخدم tungsten تحديدا في الفيلامنت? So because it has high melting point. Again, because tungsten has high melting point, okay? So it's a very important give reason question about why we use tungsten in manufacturing of the filament, whether in the light bulb or whether in the fluorescent lamp. In any lamp we use tungsten, because tungsten has, I think, or I'm sure in science, the highest melting point at all. It has about 3500 Celsius. So it has the highest melting point than the other, or the old other metals. So we use, or sure, we use the tungsten in manufacturing of the filament of all the lamps, whether it's a light bulb, whether it's a fluorescent lamp, because it has high melting point. So another question, or another picture for reviewing the light bulb. The light bulb, as I said, contains or consists of three main parts, which are tungsten filament, glass bulb, base of the light bulb, and it's also filled with inert argon gas, and has two copper and lead wires, and also has a piece of lead. So now, how to form an electric circuit? That's the second topic or second point today. دي نقطة تانية النهاردة في درسنا. We have studied the fluorescent lamp, and now we will study how to form electric circuit. ازاي اعمل دايرة كهربائية. I think we hear about the electric circuit. أكيد سمعنا الاسم ده قبل كده كتير قوي، أو ربما في بعض البرامج. How to form electric circuit? It's very easy and very safe if you follow up the instructions. Okay, so electric circuit consists of three main parts, or sometimes four, which are the lamp. عشان أعمل دايرة كهربائية I need a lamp, I need a battery, I need wires, and sometimes key. So I have three parts, or sometimes four. So how to form electric circuit? Let me draw. نرسم مع بعض how to form electric circuit. ازاي اعمل دايرة كهربية. It's very easy, and I need at least three main parts, which are the lamp, the wire, the battery. The lamp, the wire, the battery, and sometimes I need the key to open and close the electric circuit. So let's start how to make the electric circuit. I have the battery like this. Okay, any battery, but it must be new battery. Okay, I have wire. I can connect the wire from the negative pole of the battery and the positive pole to the base of the lamp. So now I will have an electric circuit. So it's called electric circuit with three main components, which are the battery. They are the battery. Okay, battery, and also I have wire, and also I have a lamp. So the electric circuit contains or consists of simply three main parts, which are lamp, battery, wire. And if I need the key, لو عايز استخدم key مفتاح, so I will use it like that. نرسم مع بعض how to use the key, ازاي استخدم key inside the electric circuit. Also I have the electric battery, the battery to produce electricity. So the function of the battery surely is to produce electric current. هي تنتج تيار كهربي to make the light bulb give us light. And also I have wires, okay, and also I have electric lamp and connect all them. Here I will put the key. So here I have a key, wire or wires, battery, and a lamp. Okay, so I now made the electric circuit. So electric circuit is very easy and very interesting to make at your home or to make at your lab with your great science teacher. I'm sure all our college science teacher can make or can do very simple and interesting experiments at our lab at our school. So the electric circuit is very important, very easy, very interesting. At the same time, it consists of three main parts, which are the electric lamp, the battery, and the wire. So now we want to make a definition for the electric circuit. What's meant by the electric circuit? So I can say that it's a closed and continuous path through which the electric current will pass, making a complete cycle. Or I can say that it's a closed and continuous path through which the electric current will pass. Again, electric circuit دائرة كهربية it's a closed and continuous path, هي ممر مستمر ومغلق للتيار الكهربي through which the electric current will pass. Okay, it's a very important definition for the electric circuit. So now the last point of our lesson today is about the methods of connection. But before we will study the methods of connection, now we will see a short video how to make the electric circuit. ازاي اعمل دائرة كهربية. نشوف حالا short video about the electric circuit. Okay, how to make the electric circuit. Okay, so now we will study the or we'll show a short video about how to make a simple electric circuit دائرة كهربية بسيطة by using the lamp, the wire, and the battery. So let's study this video, or let's see this video about how to make an electric circuit. Okay, let's see this video about how to make the electric circuit. It contains or consists of battery, as we see now, battery, as we see, and also wire, and also the lamp. So what about those circles, those running circles? هنا شايف دوائر بتجري كتير جدا. What are those circles? ايه الدوائر ديت؟ They are the electrons, or they are the electric current that passes from the negative pole of the battery to the lamp, then they return back to the positive pole of the battery. So we will study the electric current in details إن شاء الله in the third prep stage. إن شاء الله في الصف الثالث الإعدادي هندرس بالتفصيل what's meant by the electric current, what's meant by what are the properties of the electric current. So the electric circuit contains or consists of three main parts, which are the battery, the lamp, the wire, and it's a very interesting and easy simple or an easy activity you can make at your lab, at your home, to make the lamp light by using the battery and the wire. So now let's see the rest of the video about the electric circuit. Again, it consists of what? It consists of battery, lamp, wire. Battery, lamp, wire. Okay, it consists of battery and lamp and wire to make the electric circuit. And also, electric circuit is a continuous and closed path of the electric charges or electrons, as we can see, through the wire. Okay, that's the structure of the electric circuit. Okay, again, it consists of three main parts or three main things, which are the lamp, the wire, and the battery. Okay, so now let's return back to our the last point of lesson today about the methods of connection, طرق التوصيل. We will start the last point of our lesson today about the method of connection. We have two methods of connection of lamps in our syllabus this year. They are series connection and parallel connection. Again, we have two methods of connection in this semester, which are the series connection and parallel connection. So let's have the difference between them. Let's have the difference between series and parallel connection. Look here, I have two methods which are series. I can connect more than one lamp by the same battery on series or on parallel. ممكن أوصل اللمبات بطريقة اسمها series بنسميها على التوالي أو طريقة بنسميها parallel على التوازي. What is the difference between them and which one of them is better? You will now see and you will now know which method of connection, أي طريقة, will be better than the other. So we have two types of connection which are series and parallel. Connection on series like this. Lamps are connected one after the other. Lamps are connected on one route. بوصل لمبة بطريق واحد فقط لا غير واحدة تلو الأخرى. And so the electric current intensity will decrease by increasing the number of the lamps. So let's see an image for this connection. So what about the connection on parallel? The light bulbs are connected in branching route. في البارل بوصل بطرق متفرعة. And there are more than one route في أكثر من طريق for the electric current. And also when we cut one of these routes, the other lamp in the circuit don't turn off. طب نشوف كده comparison بين الاثنين. Light intensity في السيريز بتقل decreases لكن في البارallel remains constant. So again, light intensity in series decreases by increasing the number of the lamps, but in parallel remains constant by increasing or decreasing the number of the lamps. Okay, so compare between series and parallel connection. Okay, but before we compare between series and parallel connection, let me explain in details what is the main differences or what are the main differences between the series connection and parallel connection, and also you will judge انتوا هتحكموا which connection is better than the other. Okay, let's look here. In series connection, I have a battery like this. Okay, and one lamp, the second lamp, the third lamp. Okay, I have three lamps in series like this, but if I unscrew, لو أنا فكيت one lamp of them, all the other lamp will turn off. Why? Because there is how many routes عندي هنا كم طريق للتيار الكهربي. I have one route only like this. يعني الكهرباء ماشية من النيجاتيف للبوزيتيف from this. Okay? طريق ده. So series connection is not good because if one lamp is turned off or if one lamp is damaged, all the other lamp will turn off. So what about the parallel connection? طب في حالة البارallel connection, I have battery like the previous battery and also the first lamp with its route. So how about how can I connect the second lamp? I connect second lamp with another route. بوصل second lamp بطريقة تانية خالص from the negative and from the positive pole at the same time. So what about the third lamp? The third lamp, I connect it with another route. So if I unscrew, لو فكيت أي لمبة منهم, or if one lamp is damaged, all the other lamps are not affected and they will give out light. And also the light intensity doesn't change. It remains the same. يعني في البارallel لو في لمبة اتفكت أو damaged اتحرقت, all the other lamp will not affected. ما بتأثرش خالص. And in series they are all affected and all turn off. So which connection is better than the other? I'm sure you will say that parallel connection, توصيل البارallel هو الأفضل بكتير جدا. Why? Or give reason. Why give reason? Because or why or give reason question. parallel connection is preferred than the other because we can say that because in parallel connection, all the other lamps will still light. Okay, or we can say that all the lamps or every lamp in this connection will work independently, تشتغل بشكل مستقل. So now let's see a short video about how we can differentiate between the series connection and the parallel connection. We will see a short video. I made this video in my lab to show the difference between series connection and parallel connection, and also you can judge هتحكموا which connection is better than the other, the series connection or the parallel connection. So now let's go to my lab and see the difference between series connection and parallel connection. Okay, let's start this short video about the difference between them. Here I have two methods of connection, series connection like this. Okay, I connected 3 lamps in series connection. Okay, when I switch on the key, all of them will light. Okay, but what happened when I unscrew one lamp? لو أنا فكيت واحدة منهم, what happened? Look here, when I switch on, all of them light up, but the intensity of light is very weak. الإضاءة هنا ضعيفة جدا. What happened when I screw one lamp of them? اللي يحصل لو أنا فكيت one lamp, all the other lamp will turn off. كله اتطفى. So the series connection is bad. Why? Because all the lamps works with the one root, or works with only one root. Okay? What happen again if I unscrew the second lamp? لو فكيت اللمبة الثانية, the same thing will happen. نفس الشيء هيحصل. Okay? Because I have one root. هنا عندي طريق واحد بس للتيار الكهربي أو للإلكترونز. Okay? So if I unscrew لو فكيت بس lamp أو one lamp damaged أو broken أو turned off, all the other lamp will turn off. Because series connection, in series connection all the lamps don't work independently, ما تشتغلش باستقلالية. كلهم بيشتغلوا on the same route, على نفس خط الكهرباء. So what happened in the parallel connection? Here I have more than one route. I have branched route. Look here, I have one route for the first lamp. I have one route for the second lamp. I have one route for the third lamp. Look here. Okay, so what happened when I switch on the key? All the lamp will light, but with higher intensity. Look here, the light intensity is very strong. Why? Because in parallel connection all the lamp works independently. So what happened when I screw one lamp? لو فكيت لمبة منهم, all the other lamp is not affected, ما بيتأثرش. Why? Because the lamps work independently, بتشتغل باستقلال. Okay? So again, if I return the lamp, nothing happened to the other two lamps. If I unscrew, لو فكيت the second lamp, all the other lamp will still have light. Okay? So which connection is better? I'm sure I can hear all of you say that the parallel connection is the best and is better than the series connection. So again, parallel connection is better than, or is the best connection at all. Why? Because all the lamps work independently. كل اللمبات بتشتغل بشكل مستقل and doesn't affect, or isn't affected by the absence of another lamp, by the breaking of the another lamp, by the putting off or turning off another lamp. So let's have a comparison between series and parallel connection. It's a very important comparison between series and parallel connection. Okay? Here we can make a definition for series connection and parallel connection. Series connection, I can say that it's a way of connection in which the lamps or the light bulbs are connected one after the other in one route. So what about in parallel? I can say it's a way of connection in which the light bulbs are connected in branching routes. Again, in series connection, I can say it's a way of connection in which the light bulbs, اللمبات, are connected one after the other in one route. بتوصل واحدة تلو الأخرى في طريق واحد بس. هنا عندي خط واحد بس للكهرباء أو للإلكترونز. So it's a very bad connection. But what about in parallel? In parallel connection, it's a way of connection in which light bulbs are connected in branching roots. Light bulbs are connected in branching roots. So let's have another point of comparison. The effect of burning out or unscrewing any of the lamps. اللي يحصل او ايه تأثير لو في لامب حصل لها burn out اتحرقت او unscrew او حتى اتفكت زي ما انا عملت في الفيديو اللي فات في السيريز والبارل. In series the other light bulbs are turned off. Again in series في حالة السيريز او التوصيل على التوالي the other light bulbs are turned off كله هيطفي. So it's a very bad connection. But what about in parallel اللي يحصل في البارallel all the other light bulbs are lighted up with the same intensity. كل اللايت bulbs برضه هتستمر في الإضاءة بنفس شدة الإضاءة. Okay? So again in parallel the other light bulbs will or still lighted with the same intensity, but in series all the light bulbs are turned off. So the effect of burning is much better in parallel than in series. I'm sure that. Okay. So I have a give reason question in this lesson or in this point. So we agreed. احنا اتفقنا خلاص ان the parallel connection is better than series connection. Why? Or give reason because in parallel connection each lamp works independently. كل لمبة بتشتغل independently بشكل مستقل. Or the other lamps aren't affected. اللمبات الأخرى مش هتتأثر. So it's a very good or very important connection. So our home or our schools are connected. All the lamps in parallel or series surely will be parallel because as I said before, all the lamps are connected in parallel or because all the lamps are working independently than the other. So let's see the give reason question says that. Again, it's a very important give reason, so I will make a review with you for the midterm exam next week, inshallah. The filament of the light bulb is made of tungsten. Give reason. The filament of the light bulb is made of tungsten. So I have a very important answer because tungsten has high melting point that prevents cutting, so it increases the lifetime of the lamp. Again, because it has high melting point that prevent cutting, so it increases the lifetime of the lamp. The glass bulb is filled with inert argon gas. The glass bulb is filled with inert argon gas. Surely the answer will be that because inert gas prevents combustion or burning that increases the lifetime of the lamp. Again, because the glass bulb is filled with inert argon gas, because inert argon gas prevents combustion or burning that increases the lifetime of the lamp. Another question, copper and lead wires. All these give reason question, again, I advise you, are very important and surely they will be included in the exam, God willing, next week, inshallah, in the midterm exam. So, copper and lead wires are connected to the filament of the lamp. Copper and lead wires are connected to the filament of the lamp. I'm sure the answer will be that to connect the filament to the electric current. To connect the filament to the electric current عشان يوصل الفيلامنت للتيار الكهربائي. Again, copper and lead wires are connected to the filament of the lamp to connect the filament to the electric current. Another give reason question. There are 2 points of connection at each tip of the fluorescent lamp. There are 2 points of connection at each tip of the fluorescent lamp. Before I answer this question, I will draw diagram for the fluorescent lamp with you to show how or what is the structure of the fluorescent lamp and also what is the function of each component of the fluorescent lamp. Let me draw this important lamp from my point of view. Fluorescent lamp is a glass tube like this. It's a glass tube, okay? Okay, it has 2 points of connection at each tip. في نقطتين توصيل في نهاية كل طرف. Okay, and also I have 2 filaments, not only one, or both of them are connected to the 2 points of connection. And also I have inert gas like the argon gas. Okay. Also I have 1 filament here. Another filament of tungsten, and tungsten, as I said before, more and more because it has high melting point. Here I have 2 points of connection. 2 points of connection. نقط توصيل. Here also I have another 2 points of connection. 2 points of connection. Okay, and also there are drops of mercury. There are drops of mercury. Drops of mercury, and also there is a phosphoric material which cover the inner surface of the electric lamp. There is a phosphoric material to increase the light intensity. Okay, so that's the structure of the fluorescent lamp. And now the question says that why, or give reason, there are 2 points of connection at each step of the fluorescent lamp. Surely the answer will be that to connect electricity or the electric current to the 2 filaments, then they glowing up and give us light. So the answer of 2 point of connection, or the function of the 2 point of connection, is the same to the base of the light bulb, or to the piece of lead, or to the 2 copper lead wire. يبقى هنا عندنا أجزاء من ال 2 lamps سواء كانت light bulb or fluorescent lamp, they have the same answer or the same function. The base, the 2 point of connection, and also the 2 copper and lead wire, all of them connect electricity from one part to another. So by this question, I'm afraid we have reached our end for this episode, and inshallah we'll study another new lesson next episode. Now see you soon, and please study hard for the next midterm exam next week. Please revise all your lesson about lever's law. The problems of lever law are very easy if you only study how to make the law or how to solve the problem with the used law. And also the lesson of the electric lamp, I'm sure it's a very interesting lesson, but please study hard, and God with you inshallah. Thank you now, and goodbye.